So as you can probably tell from the title of this video, today I'm attempting to ride the longest distance I've ever ridden in my entire life. Today I'm attempting to ride 150 miles on my bike. It is currently 9:10 a.m. and this ride will take me a very long time, likely almost 9 hours. It's gonna be an interesting day, everybody. Hopefully I won't end up getting a flat, hit by a car, or, well, something else devastating. So now, that being said, it's time to start the day off. Let's ride. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're about 3.5 hours in. So I've already made a few mistakes on this ride. Well, over the past 2 days. Mistake number one, doing 51 miles yesterday and going super hard. My legs are very, very fatigued right now. They haven't been this fatigued in a long, long time. And mistake number two, I forgot my electrolytes at home. I usually take like a noon supplement with me, and don't really have it right now. And mistake number three, yeah, getting 4 hours of sleep last night. Probably wasn't really good for today, but it is what it is. Now I am at the summit of Palomar Mountain. If you guys remember Palomar from last video, it's a really steep climb, and I'm gonna give it everything I have, because when I set my mind to something and I set a goal, I do whatever it takes to achieve it. 90% of this stuff is mental, and the 10% left, well, that's the physical part. It's time to climb this fucking hill.
A few moments later.
Well, I have a nest of flies and bees on my face, but about 60% done, maybe 70% done with Palomar. Never ceases to amaze me how beautiful it is out here. Absolutely beautiful. Man, I'm feeling it right now. I have like 5,000 bees over my head right now. Flies. Anyways, folks, we're at the top. Now it's time for my favorite part. It's time to descend.
Two hours later.
Choosing Sour Patch Kids this week. Unfortunately, it is currently 4 o'clock, which means I've been out here for about 7 hours, and I have 50 miles left to go, so I'm hoping I can make it back before 7. So that means I got 3 hours to do 50 miles.
2,000 years later.
Well, alright everybody, we are 135 miles in, I think. It is about, I think it's like 5:45 right now. We've come to our last final giant climb. This is the last obstacle in front of me, and I am really feeling it right now. I haven't said that 3,000 times already in this video. I really underestimated today. You know, I think I've talked enough about challenging yourself to you guys, so I won't give you a whole spiel about that. But I will say, this is the last thing in front of me. And I'm not gonna let this stop me from getting to my goal. Let's keep pushing.
Eventually. A few moments later.
Yeah. I love how all of this stuff is like on my side.
Yeah.
Purposely.
Kristie did not ride 155 miles today.
Oh, it feels so good to sit down.
Are you sure? You got booty sores all over you. He showed me his saddle sores. I about throw up.
Really?
Did you want me to take a picture up there?
It doesn't actually look, they're not that bad.
Have you seen them? I know you can feel them, but have you seen them?
I've had saddle sores the size of a golf ball before.
Erik.
I'm not even exaggerating.
It looks like there's something growing off of you.
Okay, well, we're not starting this off on a very good note. Everyone's probably clicked off the video because they have no appetite anymore.
They don't want to talk about Erik's.
Actually, they already clicked off the video because most of this is about cycling. Anyways, hopefully you guys are having a great, phenomenal day. When you're seeing this video, I'm actually not even hungry, so.
Whatever.
I'm actually not really that hungry.
No, you're hungry.
We have a lot of different stuff here. Well, I just felt like a pizza would be in order for this evening. And
so he texted me 15 minutes on his way back and he goes, order me a pizza.
Yeah, I was just feeling.
So I clicked cash because he normally has cash. He's like, I don't have enough cash for a tip. So I had to give the guy quarters.
What did he say about that?
He was so nice.
Oh, really?
He didn't realize that I was talking about like adding the tip. He was like, so unless there's $19 here. And I was like, no, there's 27. He's like, really? And I was like, yeah.
Oh, because you gave him $7 tip?
Yeah, whatever, 19 minus
was it
27.
$8 tip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He was like so appreciative. I was like, I'm sorry, it's quarters.
He probably was just being nice, which is good. Shout out to Pizza Hut. These have been sitting in my freezer for a while, and my sister sent me these, and I wanted to try one. They're Skittle freezer pops.
I can't imagine them they're just gonna taste fruity, right?
Tastes like Skittles. Gosh. All I crave when I'm on my bike rides is
beer.
Yes,
or
and fruit, like fruity things.
That's weird. When I get really dehydrated, all I crave, like I never understood that, like younger 20s, like I don't understand how people can crave like a nice cold beer, and I'm like, I get it now. It must be like as you get old to get. Yeah.
Even though this is not actual like beer, it's basically just apple cider. Wow. You're gonna hear a lot of wows from me tonight.
All kinds of wows.
I might not even say anything in this video anymore.
Did you see that Instagram story I sent you of my dad?
I haven't looked on Instagram at all.
My sister goes, Dad, she's got the camera and she's holding a piece of white pineapple. She goes, Dad, what is this again? And my dad goes, a W-O-W moment.
Gosh. Oh, your dad's awesome. He did that to me at Disneyland.
They're gonna miss you.
Okay, so Uncrustable barbecue chicken bites. This is the first thing I actually wanted to try out.
Looks like
air fried them.
Oh,
nice. Okay. The macros on these actually aren't bad. Ooh, they're actually pretty good.
Disney ketchup.
You might actually like them the way they are.
The bread was pleasant.
I was skeptical of these at first, but they're actually pretty good. Just in case you guys wanted to see.
It's like a sweet roll. That's actually really good.
Yeah, there's not a lot of barbecue. I mean, it's like a very faint barbecue, but it's good. What did you do today while I was out?
I recorded a podcast on my Hashimoto's experience, like my battle with it, and how I conquered it.
When's that gonna go live? You guys can check out Kristie's podcast in the description below.
It's going live tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Because I'm going to talk about, I just added carb cycling protocols on Girl Hustle. And I'm going to, like, that's along with being medicated, like during this specific carb cycle, it's changed my body. It's crazy. Like my body like finally has responded to something. So that's going live tomorrow.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm stoked to hear that. I'm stoked to...
I mean, like you can tell like my body looks completely different than it did 6 months ago. I'm leaner. I'm like...
Definitely leaner, yeah.
It's from doing this carb cycle.
I mean, I carb cycle.
Dude, you're so... He's just waiting for the joke to make.
Oh, I love that joke. I actually did that on my Instagram. I did like, I love carb cycling.
I know, I saw that. I was like, oh geez.
It was me in the garage eating Sour Patch Kids.
I'll have to make a joke about that on my Instagram post and be like, not the kind of carb cycling Eric does.
Those Sour Patch Kids, I'm just gonna say, versus Skittles.
Skittles were probably better.
Skittles are way better. So today, first of all, I should not have done what I did today because I was not in the physical or mental state to do what I did today, but I just was like, you know what, I'm doing it, I'm gonna try, and that's it.
Thing of it is that there's no way anybody would be able to talk you out of any of your crazy stuff. You're like, I'm gonna do it. So you just do it.
Yeah, but I got to the coast, and I was basically, what my route is I do a giant loop because people are like, dude, how do you get home? Does Christie come and pick you up? It's like, no.
They asked that?
Yeah. But so basically, I do a giant loop. I go to the coast, and I go north, and I go basically north to east, and then back south, and then it's kind of like a square. But yeah, as soon as I got to the coast, I could feel my legs. Like if I don't get sleep, my lactic acid buildup in my legs, I can feel it, like feel it within the first
That's
like.
painful.
Oh yeah, it sucks. It sucks because like, and it's not just like physical fatigue. It's like mental stuff too. It's like, ooh.
Have you ever thought instead of doing Skittles, doing like Smarties? Something that's just faster to dissolve, where it would just hit your bloodstream?
At that point, I would just do liquid calories. Like a
That too.
Gatorade,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I just love Powerade Zero. I gotta experiment because like I'm new to eating stuff on the bike. This is like the third ride in 10 years that
I've seen you've been watching like YouTube videos. Have you just been like taking their advice on like, hey, this is how you should actually be riding?
Yes and no. Every person is different. With like, everybody has their own techniques and stuff, but I just do it when I need it. You all right there?
There was a little struggle, but we're good.
I got Christie.
I think we had this last time. I don't think we liked it, to be honest. But maybe we'll like it this time.
Well, if we don't, we have some Ben & Jerry's cookie dough.
As a backup. Let's go ahead and try it.
That pizza was amazing.
I think that'll taste better.
No.
I think so long as you don't eat real ice cream before, it tastes good.
It's not a good thing. Oh yeah, I definitely think that we've had that before then. I was just in the grocery store, and I was like,
Well, it was nice of you to think of me.
what would Christie want? She's most definitely not gonna want any of these Golden Grams, so I will be taking control of the Golden Grams. I had the weirdest thing happen today. So Palomar Palomar Mountain is the big climb that I do. In the middle of my ride, it's a 6,000 foot, the actual mountain is seven miles. And so like the summit to it is like, it's basically just vineyards, but it's like a very gradual, windy, like steady climb to it.
Is it like steady or is it switchback?
the actual Palomar Mountain itself is a switchback like climb, but the summit is a steady.
Right. Okay.
And so I noticed this Range Rover. It's a nice Range Rover, and it had a really nice bike on the back of it. It was a very like, I wouldn't say it was like a super nice bike. It was probably like probably like a $4,000 bike.
That's a nice bike.
But I see it, and I'm like, okay. And I look into the Range Rover, and it's just this chick just reading a book. And we're just like, why is there a random person just reading?
Wait a minute, she was driving or she pulled over?
No, she was pulled over.
Oh, okay.
And she's just pulled over and she's reading a book. And so I'm like, okay, that's weird. So I get through the summit, and I actually start my climb to go to Palomar, and I see this chick drive past me, park like 100 feet ahead of me, sit there, park again, and open her book and start reading. And I'm like, why is this chick just doing this? And so I pass her, and I like look in, and she like looks at me and smiles.
Maybe she thought you were a part of something. Oh.
So then I keep riding, and it's like 20 minutes goes by, drives past me again, parks 100 feet in front of me, opens up her book and starts. I'm like, what is this chick doing? Like, it doesn't make any. It's kind of weird. It's weirding me out.
That is weird.
And I roll up past her again, and I look in the window, and she's still reading this book, and I'm like, why is she? What is this person's deal? Like, it started irritating me, and I'm just like, I don't know what you're doing right now. And so, sure enough, she looks at me again. This happened 5 times, and I'm climbing this giant mountain, and so I get to like 5,000 feet up, and she is parked. And I got all GoPro footage of this too. And so I finally like get over this really hilly part of this climb, and I like turn on my GoPro, and she's on the other side of the road, and her Range Rover is facing this part of the road. And so I turn around this bend, and I see this girl like at the very top who's just like struggling. And I could tell she was by her cadence. You can really tell when people are just like, when their cadence is super slow, or they're like, and they're like side to side, and she was just not. She was struggle bus, and I'm like, ooh, because like when you climb, you have to keep a fast cadence, or else you're just gonna tire yourself out.
Right.
And so, I roll up to this girl, and I try to just like be as positive as possible, and I'm like, oh, only 2 miles left, or I was like, you're almost there, and she's like, yeah, 2 miles left. And I could tell they were probably buddies, and she was probably like just, I don't know,
the
with her.
person in the car was just
it was something, because after I passed her, I never saw that chick again, but it was just super weird. I was like, why is this chick driving up and then like doing the same thing over again? I was like, this is crazy. Somebody's gonna murder me or something.
When I ran that 300-mile relay, we had pacers like that too, even on like practice, where one of the moms or something like that would just like drive up, 7 miles, wait for us to get there, make sure we're okay, drive the next 7 miles, like, or however many miles, just to like check on us. So that's funny.
You did a long race, didn't you? It was like
300.
Break that down, because I don't understand that.
It was a 12-man relay, and it was 300 miles. We ran from Jackson Hole, Wyoming, Logan, Utah to Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Over how long?
It took us 29 hours.
That's pretty crazy. What was your longest point of running?
I did 3 legs, and so I did, I think like 2 6-milers and then 1 7-miler, something like that.
In a day?
I did 2, so I started the race at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and then I ran again that evening, and then I was the first one to run again the next morning. But it was a team, like, you ran all through the night. Like, there was no stopping. Like, it was a continuous race. I would never do it again. It was an ultra relay, yeah.
Why wouldn't you do it ever again?
Because it was painful. It was super painful. I was 19 when I did it, and But back then I didn't know anything about caffeine or pre-workout or anything like that. Like I just did it.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You just woke up and you're just like, I'm gonna eat some oatmeal today.
Spaghetti. We had spaghetti that night and just, yeah. I didn't know anything about that stuff back then.
Still do that. I'm gonna eat some spaghetti the night before and I'm gonna do
it's
really
called carb
good.
loading.
Yeah, but it's like, that's what I do essentially, but I don't know.
You carb load every night, babe.
Life is one giant carb load. Did you want to try any of the, other stuff? On my side. If you haven't noticed, we really like Fat and Weird cookies. So,
I'm just seeing, I'm waiting, well, my little sister is driving from Texas to Idaho, and I'm like waiting to hear when she makes it.
These are not normally wrapped in foil, but I took a little Instagram story with these a few days ago, and I wanted to keep them fresh.
Which
and
means
so
Eric's already opened them.
So that one I'm very curious about.
They seriously look like they take an ice cream scoop and just.
That's what I think they do it with, like an ice cream scooper.
Yeah.
So this one we've already had before. This is the Starry Night.
I don't remember really liking that one.
I love that one. That was super good.
Ooh,
This is the red.
velvet.
This is the Red Rocket.
Ooh, are you serious? They named it a Red Rocket?
Yeah, I think so.
Babe, do you not know what a Red Rocket is?
It sounded pretty weird, but
down in the comments, tell Eric what a Red Rocket is. You'll just have to find out.
I could be wrong.
Are you? There's no way they called it a Red Rocket. Where's the?
They didn't have their names
called
aren't
it Red Rocket.
It's not on there.
Yeah, Red Rocket. Oh my god.
Okay, so just tell everybody what Red Rocket is.
It'd be better with your reaction if I just.
I had some people tell me after I posted it on my story that it was. Oh wow. Why don't you Urban Dictionary it?
It's not an Urban Dictionary. It's when a male dog sits down and his penis comes out. That's a Red Rocket.
Okay, you don't have to show me it. Again, goodness, I'm good. Whatever.
That is so funny.
Anyways, if you want to get some Fat and Weird cookies, you guys can use Electric on Fat and Weird Cookies website, and you guys can save 10%. A link to that will be down below in the description. Brad is one of my good friends, and he has a small business, and it's actually not so small because it's booming right now. So if you guys want to get yourself some cookies, check out the link down below. And you should know, these things sell out every Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Time. So
high demand.
It's high demand. It literally sells out within probably a minute or two. So people literally set alarms to get these. Well, we've actually already tried Starry Night. If you guys want to check out the other video, we did that in. Check it out. Go ahead. You want to?
Let's do the Red Rocket. So there's blue sprinkles in there. There's something inside.
That's a Kit Kat. It's a white chocolate Kit Kat. Ooh.
I want that back.
That's good.
Ooh. It probably would taste better if you wouldn't have opened them first.
Why? Do you think it really mattered that much?
I don't know.
I think the red velvet's really good. And I think red velvet's like kind of a hit or miss with most things. But they put Kit Kat pieces in this, and that's the best part.
Try this one.
Thank you.
I can't. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a big pretzel in there. Here.
I'll take the pretzel side.
Chocolate chip cookie. M&M.
They nailed that one.
Go lay down. Go lay down. Are you gonna have fun with her, just you and her?
We're gonna have a great time.
You need to be nice to her.
I'm so nice to her.
You need to make sure her water bowl is full.
I made sure her water bowl was good and her food was good.
Babe, I was only gone for 6 hours yesterday.
Hey, have you seen how much she eats?
I had already fed her that morning. You didn't feed her yesterday?
Yeah, I did. I put like 3 scoops in there.
Babe! Are you being serious?
Yeah. She doesn't have a weight problem. She's good.
I really hope you're kidding.
Why?
Is that why she pooped so much today? Babe,
Probably.
One scoop in the morning, one scoop at night. That's all she gets. Don't let her bully you into giving her more food. See, Hector, it's not me.
Hector's our dog whisperer. He's our man that takes care of Athena. What's your verdict?
Oh, it's the M&M one.
So would you give it 9 out of 10? I'm gonna give that one a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna give the red velvet an 8 out of 10. These Oreo cookies I saw, these are frozen because somebody recommended for me to freeze these. So you guys know how it is with new items. We gotta try them out.
I feel like a lot of items are better frozen.
Ooh.
Candy bars are better frozen. Oh, you're just going straight into it.
Ooh.
Does it not taste like a...
It's good.
I don't think I've ever had an Oreo frozen before.
You've never had an Oreo frozen?
That was really good. Everybody should do that. Freeze your Oreos.
Not only your Oreos, freeze your Reese's peanut butter cups.
Twix bars are good.
Have you had frozen Reese's peanut butter cups before?
Almond Roca frozen is really good.
I'm not a huge fan of almond roca.
I love almond Roca.
I think it's kind of
Do you not like
overrated.
toffee?
Not really. I think it's more trouble than it's worth because it messes with your teeth. But if you guys haven't picked this up yet, this is another good grab.
You got Ben & Jerry's in here.
Ooh. Oh man, there's peanut butter central.
I'll let you do that one. This is really good.
There's also not a mood left.
Not a me.
You know what's next? No, in general.
200 miles?
Yeah.
Maybe you're not gonna have a booty to sit on.
It's not, if I had a bike fit, which I'm gonna get with my new bike that's gonna be built in probably is already built by the time they see this video. When I get a bike fit, it'll be way different.
I hope so. I feel bad. If I had sores like that, I would never ride a bike.
If people are confused right now about saddle sores or like what is a saddle sore, if you're trying to make this as non-disgusting as possible, if you're sitting on a small bicycle seat for long periods of time,
It's like chafing.
it's your under area is rubbing against it for almost 10 hours. The sweat leads to ingrown hairs and you get a nice, and I literally had to stand up and climb out of the saddle so many times today, and it just fatigued me so much. So yeah.
Can you put numbing cream on it?
That might be a good idea.
Just like numb yourself up there? I don't know.
Possibly. I've never thought about that before. It might actually be a good idea. This will be our last video before Christie goes to Idaho.
I leave on Wednesday. I'm very excited. Parents have 12 acres and a trampoline, and I'm going to lay out on that trampoline and do nothing. Not true, but I will lay out on that trampoline and do nothing.
Is Josh going? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you said
Everybody's going except for you. Everybody's going except for you.
Sorry.
I'm just saying. Everybody's going except for you.
Yeah, but saying it like that is not going to be...
Well, we're gonna miss you.
Okay, well, enjoy the trampoline.
Just take care of my teens.
I always do. We're gonna have a great time together. Semi-sarcastic. She gets so over me.
Athena does?
Yeah.
How?
Like when you left, was it yesterday? Mm-hmm. I try to get her jazzed up, but the way you do it is, she like, when I play with her, she, for the next few hours she's in a good mood, but like after we get done playing together, she's just like, okay, I'm just gonna go back on the couch and sit there and mope. We'll have a good time together though. don't even know what we're calling these yet, but
Eric's crazy.
the title of these are just literally just going to be Eric's crazy. This will be the last one for a while because I'm 4 weeks out from my powerlifting meet. And
Are you nervous?
about my powerlifting meet?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Do you think you're gonna make weight?
Probably not.
Do you think you're gonna have your strength up by then?
My strength is already up.
Oh, it is like all like back to what it was.
I'm in like the low 170s.
Like you're deadlifting 500 pounds again?
No, I was deadlifting 500 pounds at like 195 pounds.
Oh.
I wish I was doing that right now.
I was going back through some of our pictures when we were both together. Both of our faces were kind of fluffy.
Kind of fluffy. I was Fluff City.
We both were.
Fluff City. No regrets. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, let us know down below. And we will keep doing these. I'm just gonna need a few weeks to do another one of these. Anything you want to close with before?
Did you know our 2-year anniversary is coming up, dude?
I do. I
Do you want
did.
to do anything for it?
Let's go to Watson's.
I would. I don't want to wear a mask though.
Well, we'll figure something out. We'll leave them in suspense. If you guys have any suggestions for what we should do, let us know down below. Anyways, without further ado,
We out.